boom, boom, boom. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Today is recycling day. I thought this would be a good time to talk about subordinate clauses and complex sentences. Come on, follow me. A subordinate clause does the work of a single word or phrase. Come on. It has a subject and predicate, but it does not stand alone. Subordinate clauses begin with subordinate conjunctions. Remember, conjunctions are just joining words. Now, on the tree are hanging driftwood ornaments illustrating the most commonly used subordinate conjunctions, starting with after, although, as if, because, before, for, if, since, so, than, that, though, unless, until, when, where, which, while, who, whom. That's it. Do 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 do. Here is an example of a subordinate clause. Before I recycle them is a subordinate clause because it begins with the subordinate conjunction before, it has a subject I, and a predicate recycle them. However, as I said at the beginning, a subordinate clause does not stand alone because it is not complete. The subordinate clause, before I recycle them, has a feeling of being incomplete. We say to ourselves, before I recycle them, what? I can complete this subordinate clause by adding the principal clause, I washed the tins. This forms the sentence, before I recycle them, I washed the tins. I washed the tins is a principal clause because it is a complete thought, a simple sentence, and it stands alone. Before I recycle them is a subordinate clause because it is not a complete thought. It does not stand alone. When we join a principal clause with one or more subordinate clauses, we form a complex sentence. Before I recycle them, I wash the tins is a complex sentence because it contains a subordinate clause and a principal clause.
Another example of a complex sentence. We do not pollute the earth if we recycle. We do not pollute the earth is a principal clause. If we recycle is a subordinate clause. Another example of a complex sentence. Because I recycle, I have very little garbage. Bye-bye, little garbage. Because I recycle is a subordinate clause. I have very little garbage is a principal clause. Now, you do the exercises when you are ready. That's a complex sentence.
Do 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 do.